Princess Leonor royal morning routine. A gentle start to her love story. In most royal households, mornings are filled with schedules, traditions, and the quiet hum of duty. But in the case of Princess Leonor, the heir to the Spanish throne, her mornings are far more than routine. They are the gentle beginnings of a love story that is quietly unfolding, shaping not just her day, but her destiny. You might imagine a princess rising to cold ceremony, yet the truth is both surprising and deeply intimate. Her mornings reveal not only discipline but tenderness, the balance between duty and heart, between tradition and the stirrings of love that have begun to define her journey. Each dawn for Leonor begins with stillness. Unlike the grand fanfare many would expect, she prefers quiet light streaming into her private chambers, a space carefully protected from the outside world. Her day does not start with royal decrees or heavy obligations, but with reflection. A journal on her desk, her pen gliding softly over pages, recording not only her duties but her feelings, her hopes, and her thoughts of a future where love is not a weakness but a guiding strength. In these lines, her love story comes alive, whispered first to herself before it reaches the world. From her journal, she moves to something that grounds her: simplicity. A warm cup of tea, often shared with her mother Queen Letizia if their schedules allow, becomes a small ritual of connection. Their bond, often tested by the pressures of monarchy, finds peace in these quiet moments. And sometimes, subtly, her conversations reveal her heart. Does she speak of her partner? Of the weight of her decision to merge personal affection with royal responsibility? These are the hints that make her mornings so fascinating, the way love slips naturally into the rhythm of tradition. But what truly shocks observers is how Leonor's mornings intertwine with the discipline of a sovereign in training. Physical exercise is not a choice but a necessity, yet within it, her love story quietly flows. Sources close to her note how certain songs she plays during her morning stretches or runs hold sentimental value, connected to moments she has shared with the one who now occupies her heart. It is in these details, the music, the pace, the soft smile breaking her usually composed face, that her royal morning becomes more than preparation for duty. It becomes a rehearsal for a future where love shapes her reign. The question then arises: how does a future queen balance the intimacy of love with the immensity of her role? The answer lies in her morning studies. Leonor dedicates part of each early hour to history, politics, and languages. Yet even here, her love story is present. Letters, messages, or reflections she exchanges blend with the lessons she absorbs, reminding her that her reign will not only be about governance but about humanity. She learns, she trains, and she prepares, but she also nurtures the tenderness that makes her human, and this humanity is precisely what shocks Spain and Europe. For 3 centuries, royal heirs were expected to suppress their personal emotions in favor of dynastic marriages, arranged unions, and political convenience. Leonor's gentle morning, by contrast, reveals a revolution. She dares to begin her day not just as a princess, but as a young woman in love. And in doing so, she reminds Spain that monarchy, for all its grandeur, is built upon the same fragile threads of affection, choice, and vulnerability that shape every family. What is most striking is how this morning routine has become her armor. Instead of ceremonial pomp, she begins her day in authenticity. Instead of silencing her emotions, she allows them to breathe. And in that authenticity, Spain witnesses a future queen who will not separate her crown from her heart. Each morning, each ritual, each gentle action tells the story of a princess who is rewriting what it means to rule. Her mornings may seem simple: tea, journaling, reflection, study, training, but within them lies the foundation of her love story. It is not dramatic, it is not ostentatious, but it is profoundly real. And as Spain peers into these gentle routines, what shocks them most is not scandal or controversy, but the rare glimpse of a queen in the making who is willing to let love, in its quietest form, guide her destiny. Princess Leonor's mornings are no longer just the start of her day. They are the first chapters of a story that is both royal and deeply human. A story where love and duty rise together with the sun, and where the future of Spain is written not only in state documents, but in the quiet notes of a young woman's heart.